What if the air you breathe today is actually more dangerous than the polluted air of the past? And you just can't see it. Cleaner cities, clearer skies, less smell, but a deeper, invisible risk. By the end of this video, you'll understand why modern engines may have made air pollution more dangerous, not less. At first glance, modern cities feel cleaner than ever. Gone are the thick clouds of smog, the heavy smell of fuel, the dark smoke rising from traffic. But what if that cleaner air is only an illusion? This is UNDERFRAME Project. We explore the hidden structures beneath visible reality. What you are about to see is not surface information, but the system underneath it. A few decades ago, pollution was impossible to ignore. You could see it, you could smell it, you could feel it in your throat. Cars and industries released thick, visible smoke into the air. Most of these particles were relatively large, known as PM10. They were heavier, more visible, and they tended to fall to the ground relatively quickly. The danger was real, but it was obvious. But here's what changed everything. In the late 20th century, new technologies were introduced. Catalytic converters, particulate filters, cleaner fuels. The goal was clear: reduce visible pollution. And it worked. Cities became visually cleaner. The air smelled better. But pollution didn't disappear. It evolved. Instead of large visible particles, modern engines produce ultrafine particles, called PM2.5. And these don't just stay in your lungs. They can enter your bloodstream. PM2.5 particles are up to 4 times smaller than PM10. But size is not the only difference. These particles often carry toxic substances, heavy metals, hydrocarbons, combustion residues. Because of their size, they can travel deep into the lungs. And from there, into the bloodstream. This means modern air pollution doesn't just affect breathing. It affects the entire body. And this is where it becomes more dangerous. You may have noticed something strange. Modern pollution doesn't seem to disappear quickly. That's because PM2.5 behaves differently. PM10 falls. PM2.5 floats. These particles are so light, they can remain suspended in the air for hours, sometimes even days. They spread across cities, mix with the air, and become part of what you breathe constantly. Which means you're not exposed just when traffic is nearby. You're exposed all the time. The real danger is not a single exposure. It's accumulation. Day after day, year after year. Small amounts build up into long-term damage. And because you don't feel it immediately, it's easy to underestimate. And it's not just cars. Heating systems, industry, urban activity all contribute to PM2.5. Modern technology reduced visible pollution everywhere, but increased invisible exposure. One of the reasons this problem is so easy to ignore is because it doesn't feel immediate. There's no strong smell, no visible smoke, no clear signal that something is wrong. And because of that, our brain treats it as harmless. But the absence of a signal doesn't mean the absence of risk. Modern air pollution doesn't overwhelm you all at once. It works slowly, silently, over time. And that's exactly what makes it different from the past. Before, the danger was obvious. Now, it's invisible. And when something is invisible, it's much easier to underestimate. This is why modern air pollution is linked to more than just lung problems. It affects the heart, the brain, the entire circulatory system, increasing the risk of heart disease, strokes, and chronic conditions. So, are we really breathing cleaner air today? Or have we simply made the danger invisible? Because what you don't see is often what affects you the most. If this video made you see things differently, leave a like. It really helps the channel reach more people. And if you think others should be aware of this, share it and consider subscribing. Because in the next video, we're not just going to talk about the problem. We're going to explore real solutions. From what you can do personally, to what could actually change things at a larger scale. You'll find it right here. You have just seen a fragment of the structure beneath the surface. This is UNDERFRAME Project. More investigations are coming.